recently another song called The Man came out by Taylor Swift, and it almost was a companion piece to your song, The Man. Were you surprised?
Yeah, it seemed like, I don't know if she was aware of our man, but her man's, it's kind of treading on in similar waters.
You had it first. I'll give you the... How do you know when a song is ready to be a killer song?
There's a certain special fairy dust that I think exists in killer songs, and we kind of know when it's going to be at home on a Killer's album. The Caution feels very much like a Killer song.
So for you, what does this song mean to you?
Caution's about like having the wherewithal to listen to that angel on your shoulder, is how I look at it. And even if that angel's telling you something that you don't necessarily want to hear. And for me, that was that I needed to get out of Las Vegas and take my family somewhere else. It was a hard decision for me to make, but it's paying off now, and I'm thankful that I listened.
Your description of the song and the meaning behind it leads me to the title of the album, Imploding The Mirage.
Yeah, that's right.
Is there a connection all there of departing and starting again?
We grew up with landmarks and pillars of our life being imploded, and places that our grandparents worked at, or our uncles and our cousins, and they reduce them to rubble, and then they put something bigger and shinier on top of it, and that does something to you, I think, to your psyche.
Well, clearly there's some reflection going on in the music, and so when I think about your music, it's almost summer. Your first album, Hot Fuss, came out in the summer of 2004. Do you remember who you were and what you were thinking in that moment?
Yeah, everything was so brand new. We got passports for the first time, and we got cell phones, and all this, and we were going to new countries and doing interviews. I remember just being really not prepared to do interviews.
The Killers are the first artists to kick off our eTalk open house series, so thank you very much. We're so looking forward to the performance. What's it been like to sort of work on these kinds of performances, and what's fun about it?
It has been fun. Our first performance of Caution was done in my bathroom with me and Ron. Our drummer is on guitar, and we just did it in the bathroom. It's forced us to get creative and get into the songs in a different way. And the version that we're going to do for you is a little bit more of a live version, and we actually got Ronnie on drums where he belongs. And we're really excited about it.
And the Killers have always been a very active band on tour. You guys are out there on the road all the time, festivals, really connecting with your fans and taking the music live on the road. So obviously this is not an option right now. What are your thoughts on the music industry in general and performing live again, and how that will look when this is over?
I realize it makes you realize how much maybe you take the freedoms that we have for granted, and the things that we get to do just for granted. And those special communal experiences. I say some of the best moments in my life before I was in a band happened at a concert. And now I have a lot of moments where I'm on the stage that have been, special moments in my life. So I'm really feeling sort of nostalgic for it, even though it's hasn't been taken away from that long, but it's making me realize how precious it is.
I love the new song. I love Caution. And I hope we can see you perform live soon.
We'll be there, Toronto. We're going to be there.